Hey everyone. Right. No topic is complete without tags. You have to have tags. So I've got 3 different ones. Oh, I was going to say 3 different sizes, but they're virtually the same. I did a load more of the fabric. This is the interfacing, and I used gilding plates for this one. I think they're in the autumnal colours. That one worked. And then a baby wipe. I did purely in the autumnal colours, and that didn't work. It just looks, well, a bit dirty. What I did notice, so that's a baby wipe, and that's quite thick, and I've just painted on that and left the paint to dry. This one was just one that I cleaned the desk up with and sort of wrung it out, and that's really soft and floppy. So I hadn't realised there was such a difference between sort of just applying direct paint and, well, you can see the difference. Right, onwards and upwards. Tags. If I can get all the gilding plates off. Let's go with the black one. So I was thinking I'm just going to put cover it with that, and I thought no. So I've got bits of my little bit of book papers. So I'm thinking music paper for this one. Not that side perhaps. Okay, there we go. So, oh. It's on the wrong side. I have no idea what those notes are called, but they're the ones I like. Let's get rid of the rubbish. Save that one for another. Okay. So I'm liking that. I'm going to start building it first, and then I'll glue it down after. I love that piece of purple. That just floats my boat, as they say. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit bunged up this morning, so but I think we've got somebody new joining us next week, and so I'm trying desperately to get in front with these. I think is a good way of saying it. And I have that picture that I glued by mistake last time, and some others. Oh, that's very bohemian. I actually quite like that fortune teller, I suppose. Except it's a little bit wide, so let's just cut some of that off. That works, but she sort of blends into the background, doesn't she? What else have we got? Oh, blimey, she is wide. I think I'm going to have to chop off part of her hand. Choices. If she needs to go level, I was trying desperately not to cover up all the cloth. Okay, we'll go for that for the moment. Now, I have loads and loads of bits of trim. This stuff is actually sticky back. Well, it was. It's so old now that the sticky is coming off it. And then I've got some beaded trim, or we have tassel trim. Black on black, perhaps. That might do it. I'm quite liking that one. It's even peeling off the fabric. No, that's too much, but it does need something at the top. So back to my trusty little pack of embellishments. Ooh, that might look the part. Right, okay. Let's just glue this down for a moment. And that one could go on there. Maybe. And that one. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's go for this. Ooh, my glue is not liking that at all. Okay, that one isn't going to stick, so let's... I was trying to explain a notebook made from baby wipes to friends of mine the other day. Weird, Zoe. Weird. Oh, okay. Hadn't really looked at it like that. It was a... Ah. Let's just move that back. It's just too wide, but I think if I cut the rest of her hands off, it's gonna... Okay. That was not bright enough. No, that one fits in. So let's just go around the edge of that. What I have got, I've got some little gold. So maybe that could go over the top. If I bring that down. Oh, no. That doesn't work. I do quite like those beads on the bottom. These are so impractical, aren't they, as tags? But they are over the top. that's what they're meant to be. Right, I'm going to swap glues to Fabri-Tac. And this one, this time will get stuck down. For those of you that didn't see, I put glue on the wrong one last time. I don't want them quite in the middle, so maybe there. This one on the bottom. I want them just over the edge. Now it does need something on. Oh, now that'll work, won't it? Just needs something to tie. In my brain, it needs something to tie it together. Not Fabri-Tac, not for that. That will just go everywhere. These are silver ones that I've painted on account of I've really got to start using up some of my stuff. Oh, that looks quite good. Quite pleased with that. Let's put a bit of Fabri-Tac down here. Not much. It's just I don't want it lifting up. Okay. Right. Hole punch. About there. And I know this is totally the wrong colour, but I don't mind it on this one because everything else is so bright. Now I've actually beaded some of these little pins. These quite thick beads, you need to open them out to squeeze it around the corner. So I'm thinking that one will go sort of there. I picked out another one to go that side. Okay, that may or may not stop. Don't know about that. I might just put a ribbon on it in the end. Right, that's one done. Put that one there for a moment. Let's go for a white one. I'm wondering if book pages might be a bit better than this one. I know I've got some somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Find one about the right size. Yeah, I quite like that. And I think I need bigger hands to get round the pages. Let's just give this a going over. Shall we go the same? No, do you know what? We're going to go flat up, straight up and down. I did think tearing would make a very good topic, because there are so many different things you can do with torn paper. I was looking at GCSE student work, and they've been using torn card, and it looked fantastic. So maybe that's one for the future. Okay, like that. Now I found some of this. This is ribbon. It's got wire in it, so you can bend it and so on and so forth. For this, I don't think that'll be. Let's just cut a piece. I think I bought this for a 1920s swap that I did. I'm just taking the wire out of it because I don't actually need the wire. But I am loving that. Now that is a colour and a half, and she would actually stand out on that. Let's just cut this down. She could go at the bottom somewhere. What else have we got? We need something to go. That. Replace battery. Take 2. I really love this, but I can't see how I'm going to make it work on here. It's just not tying together, which is a shame. Oh, okay, she goes over to the edge. That one. But then I'm losing the reason for having the ribbon on the back. Never mind. Let's see what we can do. So I wonder if this actually might be better. So if I let's go. Ooh. You gotta love this interfacing. Wow. So I could put. No, that really isn't working for me. So what we got? We got that one. We got that one. Move that over a bit. This, maybe it's the book page that's wrong. Maybe I need to just glue a different background. That looks like a fish tag. Okay. Well, that's saying that, I quite like that pink bit. Let's try and cut this straight. I do apologise if I get a bit. It can be very frustrating sometimes. That's a bit straighter. Now we need something that's not as shiny as that. So I'll trim the bottom off after. So maybe that could fit. Right, okay. Right. I'm quite liking that. I have got a bag of black laces that I've kept. I just keep them to one side because black isn't a colour that I would use very often. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Let's give this a quick once over. Just making sure all cameras are still recording. I'm going to trim this off roughly where I want it. So if that one goes to one side, no, I actually like it upside down. And I keep tying those together. And that one on there. I think that's a bit too pretty to chop up, so what I might do is just fold it in half. So if I just sort of tuck it in like that. Hey, not quite so frustrated now. I'm just going to put a bit across the book page. Oh, sorry, I keep knocking my mic. Okay, let's glue. I wonder if that's... Yeah. Not necessary in the slightest, but it makes me smile. Okay. I want this about there, I think. Let's see. I think really what I should have done is stitched around the edges as well. Never mind. Right. Let's just put a bit of and then fold that on the top. And that should hold that. Now, I've still got that one out, which I never used. Let's get rid of that. Vintage labels. That one is a much better colour, I'm thinking. Ooh, come on. Yeah, that one works. Or we have a wing going the other way. This one, I think. It does need something across there. Okay. I never know how to make how about her heart? So we have one there. No, it's not stopping that. It's just, that's where it's fallen. One to go there. We got a happy. We have got a happy. We don't have an in. That's useful. I was going to put happy in her heart. Oh well. Move that one up a bit. Oh blimey, it would help if it was level. I quite like that. Okay, that one needs to come down. Hey. Function of the whole. This one I think is going to have a black ribbon. or a black cord or something. Shall we just go all out bling? See if I can squeeze it through. It's a bit thick, this ribbon. Oh, that was a serious miscut with the scissors. I think it might have been easier just to have stapled this one. Let's see if we can get this to work. Because the ribbon's so thick, I'm having to pull it through from the front to tighten it up. We could have a little dangly thing actually. I've got some little beads. That looks quite pretty. I don't know what on earth I'm going to do with these tags. Probably put them in with the... Do you know what? I think that actually needs to go down there. I've got that. If I do say so myself. Right, let's move that one round. It says you can only have one. Make your own dangles. Right, there we go. So let's move all this rubbish to one side. I'm only going to do the two, I think. Brain's not quite with it today. No, I'm going to change that. That's really annoying. And I had so what? Let's go for bright pink. There we have two tags. I'll just zoom in a moment. There we go. My version. That looks plain actually, doesn't it? I know it's got the pink on it, but it still looks a bit... Hey, there we go. Okay. Right, I've blended them up. I've made them look totally over the top. There we have it. Right, done. Till tomorrow. Speak to you later. Bye.